Man, I hope I have not been muted this entire time. That would really be... That'd be a horrible thing. Alright, so we are... Actually, I'm gonna take a look here real quick. Damn, I didn't mean to close it out. We have these objectives down here that I think I wanna try and knock out and get done. Since we can. Can I not fast travel right now? Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it, but it does not matter. We're gonna make our way down here anyways. All right, pinning our objective. We're gonna make a long run. Again, I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I'm definitely looking forward to playing some games, just hanging out, chilling, playing some New World. See what's in this supply crate. I know. Oh, void metal, aged tannin. That's pretty good. All right, so this will be the first use of the blunderbuss, which undoubtedly means that there's going to be some work to do. Oh, all that got blocked, huh? These what did I heard that noise, man. Where did that come from? Maybe nowhere. Alright, I know those pirates with the shields, man, they're pretty tough. Tough little characters to beat because they can block. Wow. I thought I was on point with that. Oh! Smoked right to the face. Alright, I'm going to... Now this is what we got to figure out. Splitting grenade. Azoth shrapnel blast. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck that was. Or excuse me, what the heck that was. I'm gonna nail this dude here just real quick, and then. Oh my god. I missed all of those. Oh, that's horrible. So I gotta wear him down so that he can't block, he can't use that shield. That's the important part. And we got these guys up here. Oh, that sucks. Oh. What the heck was that? Okay. Well, I just rolled backwards. It happens sometimes. You're not always going to be perfect. Alright, we got a tomato. That's going to come in handy for cooking. Which is actually, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be able to cook and gain new recipes. Just lets us enjoy some health benefits. And speaking of which, I am going to eat some of these little poultry sliders, which are a good thing. I've got all these weapons. I keep getting distracted in my thought process. Alright, so attribute food. Increased strength by 20 for 20 to 30. Increased dexterity, not something I need. 1% of your health every 2 seconds for 20 minutes. Recover 1% of your health every 2 seconds for 20 minutes. 1% of your health. I'm definitely going to go with this. We're going to attach that. It's better for the health recovery over time. Okay. And since we're here, let's go ahead and go over. Let's assign these points. Alright. Fire 5 shots in a horizontal fan in front of you while pushing yourself backwards. Each shot will deal 45% weapon damage. Alright, shooter grenade out of the blunderbuss. They can bounce up to 4 times. Splitting grenade will detonate after 1.5 seconds, but can be detonated early by reactivating this ability key within this time period. Upon detonation, it will create 3 mini grenades that will disperse and explode 1 second after landing, dealing 85% weapon damage in a 3-meter radius area. So this is more AoE. I mean, both of these really are. Claw shot, mortar charge, blast shot. I really feel like maybe I'm gonna go with the grenade. We'll see how it works out. So I had the musket up to about level 9. I had my spear up to 6, rapier up to 5. And that's where we're at right now. Oh, turkey. Oh man, yeah, that's the thing, huh? This thing has no range. That turkey's gonna outrun me. Oh my god. That was a delayed response. Alright, we have some objectives though. We need to get to the objectives. Stop fooling around. I believe they are here in the mine, right? Yep. So, find the key to Edwin's lockbox in Sinifin Mine. And then collect picks from lost miners. So we're going to do both of these since they're right here. I mean, we might as well. Alright. Alright, it's a 1 out of 10. I kind of expected coming through here. Somebody must have come through here like recently, because there's none of those dudes that are hanging out trying to protect this area. Oh, there's one down. Oh, yeah, no, there he is. I'm sure they're all going to respawn here soon. I mean, he basically did us a favor. He kind of cleared the way. Sweet. About halfway done. It's crazy that like even in a provisions crate you can find they just kind of dump the quest items just generally just about anywhere. Is that one of them? No. Nope. A lot over here. Obsidian sandpaper. Oh, there's one of the black pick punisher. Kind of. That'll do it. Alright, so we are done with that objective. Quick, easy, nice. So, number 2. Where's that one at? It's like right up here. That's crazy. See, I've never really used the blunderbuss in this game, so this is really kind of a first for me. But it seems like it's got some pretty decent power. Well, okay. Now, why do I feel like I'm missing the location of this thing? Maybe it's up here. We'll see. You know what? It's got to be up there. It's got to be on that bridge. We are going to go get it right now. Once I take this dude out. Done. We're going to make this happen. Nope. What the heck, man? It's not on the bridge. It's somewhere over here. Is it underground? Am I completely way off base here? Oh shit. Shit. Nope. It's got to be somewhere underground. I'm missing something. All right, well, we're gonna take a look around here real quick, see what we can find. And yes, I know I have upgrades, mastery points, and stuff that I need to assign. I don't want to do it. Oh, there's the keepsake key right there. Okay. Done. Okay, so that is all of those objectives completely done. Tell you what, I mean, so the weekends are definitely, I mean, obviously more lucrative time for people to play, but I definitely see more people playing this game than I remember in the past. So that's a good thing. I mean, for the game itself, that means that the game it's good. Now, some people may disagree. And that is their right. But I don't know. I like it. I think plenty of other people like it too. And that is what matters. Alright. So every pellet that is a headshot reduces cooldowns by 0.5%. Deal 25% increase base damage to targets greater than 50% health. Seems like a pretty good deal. Using an ability reduces all other ability cooldowns by 4%. Triggering an ability grants a 3% fortify for 10 seconds, and that stacks up to 5 times. Not bad. Delayed escape. Any grenade hits grants haste. Increasing movement speed by 15% for 3 seconds. All good. I think we have some good stuff here with the blunderbuss. We'll see how long the blunderbuss lasts. And the reason why I chose to use this now was because this is an actual named weapon. Oh, there were 2 more. Okay. Definitely want to increase haste. For sure. Alright, so spear. What have we got? Deal 15% increased base damage against targets with less than 30% health. Last hit of the light attack chain applies 30% slow for 3 seconds to targets below 30% health. Slow is always good. Always a good thing. So I'm going to take a look. Actually. So this was Avenging Fire, which I think if I just want to look real quick. So yeah, I mean you could yeah, I mean this one basically it lived up to its potential for the time that it did. And that's good enough. I mean, I'm sure we'll find better muskets along the way. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the blunderbuss, but we'll see. Alright, where do we need to go to turn in all of these quests? I mean, definitely got to go back. Got to go back to... Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna recall to the inn since everything that we basically, well, everything that we need to do is right now it's all there. Had to get some coffee for this morning. I don't know where some of you guys are at in the country or in the world, but looks like we might have a little bit of nasty weather here today. Right, no particular order. Just gonna turn some of these in. No, that's somebody's house. Jesus.
Oh dear, he's not with you. That can only mean blast that dumb cop. I'm sorry too. Thank you for being.
Okay, forget me not. What the hell is that? It's a great sword. Uncommon, but named great sword. Heal for 1.3% of the damage you deal. Does not trigger off persistent damage or... Oh... DOT effects. Okay. Well, I'm not much of a great sword user. But, could be something to stash in the inventory. I'm going to get some fresh water from the well. You know, this is one of those things that, you know, regenerates over time. You can only do like once a day. Might as well do it when you have the opportunity.
10. The miner's heirloom picks are all here. all a... This will be a big aid. You have, my friend. We are... Let me give you... The Regent made me... Well, nothing's... Oh, you need...
Okay, he's going to want us to equip a logging axe and then go cut some wood, so on and so forth. But we have other things that we want to accomplish here just right quick. I do think it's a good idea to actually start getting into, you know, resources and
yeah,
being able to mine and harvest and all of that stuff.
We got wine.
Pruning shears. It's a sword. Man, that rapier, I'm telling you right now. Base damage. This does 275 and it's electrified. Which is why I'm keeping that right now. Oh man. Captain's Call. Why it can... So... Sorry, I know I'm talking to myself a lot, but there's a reason for it. I just want to see if there's a way to... I was going to see if you could mark it for some purpose. Like if I wanted to go and put it on the market. Maybe make a little bit of money off of it. Not a big deal. I still think it's a good idea. Maybe sell instead of holding on to. So let's sell. Captain's Call. Unit price. Earning per unit. Transaction. Okay. Current sell orders. Wow. Seriously, somebody's selling it for 80? You know... I mean... 10 is about the it's about the average price. I'm gonna list it for about 7 days. Listing fees 2 gold. Whatever. It just lets us get some of this stuff off of our hands. No. Okay, ancient yardstick. Wait, what is this? What is this showing me? Why is this? Maybe a little confused here. Huh. Huh. Okay. I'm going to place another sell order for this. It looks like 8 is probably a good mid-ground. And I think that's what we're going to do. There's one on there selling for 5. I think, you know, that would sell. I mean, hell, who knows? I think it's oh, 16. Okay, we'll list that for 7 days. Okay. Okay, I haven't chosen to buy anything. Rapiers. Blade of the Lost Duelist. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's a... That's a rare blade. That's kind of cool. They sold it for that cheap. Go back to two-handed. Let's see, what do they got in the musket category? Anything good? Not really. Just kind of crazy. Iron musket. Let's see. Crystalline flintlock. 275. Oh, no, shoot. Two-handed musket. I want something that is going to be, it's going to be, oh shit, I got to quit doing that. Something that's going to be good now, you know, but something that I can continue to, I guess maybe I feel like it's not a great idea. I was kind of dumb because I keep going, I keep bouncing back and forth. But I mean, I'm just kind of taking a look right now. Uncommon, perk. Not really. I'm just looking. 4-song musket. There's nothing there. Crystalline. Hunter's long shot. Oh, yeah, these are the prices I'm more expected to see. But for 244, is it worth the money? Keenly empowered, gain 10% in power for 5 seconds on critical hit, 10-second cooldown, plus 12 dexterity, 293 base damage, 6% critical chance. I mean, not much of a change except for the base damage. The base damage is definitely going to go up. I mean, obviously you're gonna quadruple your dexterity, but for that price, I don't think so. Sorry. I mean, I think it's a nice thought, but for the money, nope. A lot of good stuff down here. Captain's long shot. That's a, oh god, yeah, you can't afford that. That's way outside of your experience level, first of all, but it's got sockets for gems, which is cool. You know, people are flooding the market with this stuff. Forsaken musket. 182. Let's take a look here. Plus 7 dex. Price is about 7. Base damage 229. Still, I mean, in order to make this worth my while, okay, it would have to be something. Oh, there's no existing sell orders on that. Well, obviously. The category says none. Reckoning. So it's got to at least be 275. And intelligence, not dex. Immolated quick shot. Furious repeater. 275. That's a dex weapon. There we go. 293 base damage. 12 dexterity. Arboreal attunement. Attack still plus 14% weapon damage as nature. Does not trigger off persistent damage. Okay. This is me kind of trialing something. And you know what? For 9 gold, I think that's probably worth I think it's probably worth buying and just seeing what happens. Just on principle alone. Alright, so light armor. What do we got for headwear here? Forsaken helm. Looking for something a little stylish. All right, something that goes along the musketeer. Musketeer. Damn. Okay. Reveler's mask. All right. Look, I think I've spent enough time in the menus, or at least over there. So we got the rapier. All right, Blade of Lost Duelist, and we are going to want to equip that to slot number 1. Yes. And then Furious Repeater, we are going to equip that to slot number 2. Again, yes. And I need to, so I'm gonna store the rest of this stuff. Just because. Alright. So we're gonna move that, move that, move that, move. I think all of this stuff, I'm just gonna get rid of the crafting mods, get rid of the feathers, got the tools. I'm going to get rid of the reagents because I don't need to have those on me right now. Smelting, leatherworking, I'm going to keep on there because it's showing that apparently I need it. Arcana, get rid of those. Stone cutting, get rid of that. Just trying to lighten the load. Okay. Alright, we are going to equip the tools that we were told to equip. We're going to gather stone by mining. We're going to gather stone and we're going to gather green wood. Which is kind of crazy because I thought we had gathered plenty of that stuff just initially. But maybe, or I guess obviously we haven't done that. So we're going to make a very concerted effort to do that. Obviously with this stone axe it takes forever. Or it takes a lot longer. Shouldn't say forever. That's just, it's bullshit. Alright, we're gonna gather stone. Okay. That is complete. So now we've got to go craft a couple things. Start all the way up here. Timber, I think we need like 9. Alright, we need 10. God, man, it's the same mistake I made last time. Such a dumb thing, too. Okay, crafting the stone block. We're gonna do all 10. We'll finish it up with the leather. Alright, that's done with that, and we're gonna go turn it in. If I can run in a semi-straight line, that would be nice.
Great! You brought exactly what I... Have you made friends here? Back home in Syria, we always repay favors. You've helped me words to live by. Has anyone taught you? I suppose I must do... You have.
Alright, iron ore and rawhide. And I think this was in the, yeah, the hidden stash. So life moat. Life moat. What are we doing with this? This is a recipe, but... Okay. No matter. Alright, we're going to refine some ore into ingots at the smelter. We need 9. Alright, we're gonna craft longsword. You know, you guys can read that. I don't have to say this stuff out loud, obviously. I mean, alright, we're gonna keep it simple. Okay.
That's fine. Look, I'm not surprised.
Alright, so now we have access to the project board, which again is, I mean, it's things that you can do that are going to help to increase, you know, levels as you're collecting. Harvesting, you know, refining, crafting. I mean, it's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Plus, it also helps. It helps the settlement too, you know. But I also want to bring news of the lost pirates to Knight Regent Jin J. Got to keep the main storyline moving in the right direction.
I have to confess. See, in fact, you're enterprising. I says she was with you up north, and exactly. If so, I would ask you to... Yes, I must handle this myself, though.
Alright, speak to Sage Moira about the tablet fragments.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see. I know you've just returned. Well, Caladan. And indeed, of course.
Aeternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly
I don't know if you guys really care
energy
to
we call
watch this, but
in the millennia
you know,
that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures.
keep it up
Sumeria,
for now.
China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning.
Now you know why most on Aeternum avoid ruins at all costs. I myself have only visited Caladan once, but if we're to find answers, that's where they'll be.
Okay, I'll go right
You're a
away.
brave soul, but don't go too deep. There are unspeakable dangers down there. Stick to the surface. That's where our tablet came from.
Alright, so talk to Minister Lochner. Favorite little grumpy little turd. Okay. Monarch's Bluff, you gotta pay for territory upkeep. That's pretty interesting. Also didn't think to go back through this again. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of an increase to gathering. Definitely want the XP gain. Standing gain. A little more XP gain. A little more gathering. XP. Yeah. Just want to increase, increase my standing here. Alright. Well, need to orient myself, make sure I'm going the right way. Alright, so the project board is right here. Let's see what we've got. Stone maces needed. Acquire and deliver 30 stone block. Take that. 5 light rations. Okay. Acquire and deliver bright colored bouquets from a workshop. I'm good. Hang on. Alright, so we gave ourselves a little bit of a side project to do, which is okay. There's plenty of other things to do, so we are going to increase dexterity. And I'm going to put a couple into Constitution because that gets us an increase in max health quite significantly. Base damage goes up because we put put some additional points into dexterity, which we need to increase anyways, and intelligence, which we can do that too. Doesn't matter. Actually, I was here because I was gonna pin these town projects. Okay. So we're gonna make those happen. We're gonna do a lot simultaneously.
Well, if it isn't the Night Regent's new plan, cure it.
Alright, so a new fast travel point is activated. Okay. Well, I'm going to collect some stone, because that's what I need to do. Forgot I have this stupid pick, this pick equipped. I thought I had a better one. I do. Stone tools suck. Chilled Fang, Callous Mangy Hide. That's great. Castaways, Bale Fire. It's an intelligence. Chain Fire, basic attack. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Got it, got it. So we're just harvesting the stone so that we can make the stone blocks. Oh god. Okay. So make the stone blocks and then we can turn that in. To be honest with you, I really don't know how much stone I'm going to need for that. But we about to find out. Okay, I'm definitely going in the wrong direction. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, this is the right direction. What I did do is I left my marker on there and it's confusing. That's what happens when you are a simple-minded person like me. Alright, so gather more fresh water, like I said. Take every opportunity you can. Stone blocks, okay. Wow, I think we need what, 30 stone blocks? And we're definitely gonna need more stone. It's alright. What else do we have to do on a lazy Sunday? Not much. That's why it's a lazy Sunday. Oh, there's some stone right there. Boulder. Alright, that yielded a little bit. Kind of curious here. Ooh, that was a nice little one shot. Oh, there's another one. Another lion. Oh, there's one out there. An additional 14 stone. And you know what? I am gonna harvest this hide from this snaggletooth wolf. That's another person. You know, if they're over here, they probably went into this. Oh, no, they didn't get the saltpeter. And the silver vein. Oh my god, look at how fat and juicy that silver vein is. I'll have to come back for that one. Alright, 12 more stone, and Mr. Turkey. Like I said, there's a lot of people out here right now. All my types, the non-battlefield playing individuals. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. Maybe they just, you know, got bored of playing the beta and they just don't want to do it anymore. I feel like it requires a certain kind of mindset, like overall disposition to sit around and play like a first-person shooter and just get blasted over and over and over again. But, you know, you watch like some of those people that, you know, they're streaming and you're like, man, they make it look easy. And that is part of the problem. Because it's not that easy. It's definitely not that easy. It's not that easy for me. I'll put it that way. It might be easy for everybody else or other people. It's definitely not easy for me. Okay. We're going to take what we've got and we're going to go refine this. We're going to make some stone blocks. And hopefully we've got enough. I think we might. We might. And you know what? We're gonna take one last. We're gonna break up one last boulder, collect some stone before we head in. How about that? All right, mining has reached level 10. Oh my god. That being the case, we are gonna make that small detour. We're gonna go back and see if we can harvest that silver or mine that silver. Unless someone has already gotten to it, which I'm really hoping they haven't, because I want it. Yeah, it's still there. Nice. I mean, it's not like it matters, you know, like we've talked about it before. These resources, they definitely they respawn over time, and I don't know what the exact like times are that it respawns. So I think some resources are a little bit different than others in the respawn rate. Then again, I could just be woefully ill-informed. It's crazy. Okay. I mean, you guys saw that, right? Like he had a little bit of health bar still left. I mean, it's crazy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put that away. We won't need that right now. We're gonna finish making these stone blocks. Oh. That's what we got, right? Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry. Stone blocks. We're gonna make 27, I guess. Achievement unlocked. Novice Stonesman. Stonemason, jeez. It might also help if I can actually read what's on the screen. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so we've completed projects, and I think, if I'm correct, you can go in here and you can actually... town projects, can't you... Oh man, I thought you could turn them in right from the menu, but I guess either I'm wrong or that's changed. Or maybe that was just another game entirely. I don't know. I don't know anymore. We're gonna roll with it the way that it is. We don't have a choice. So it doesn't matter. Okay, completed. Am I when do these update? Town upkeep. Lumber. We can do that. Toughened crude iron armor. We're gonna try our hand at those too. Which means I'm gonna pin these so that we know what we need to do. We're gonna need to get green wood and iron ore so that we can make iron ingots. And I know I have a place to do this. I think, if I remember correctly, it was right out here, out of this gate, and that's exactly where we're gonna go. We're gonna go out this gate. We're gonna see. If I remember correctly, this was definitely the place that I was able to mine the most iron before. And that is my complete and total intention right now, is to mine. Yeah, so it should be like straight. So there's this entire outcropping here, but if I remember correctly, the iron should be like straight, like right out here. But there are a lot of people out here, so some of these resources could just be, they could be schwacking away at them. A lot of people out here working hard right now. Working hard. Oh, shit. Take them out. What do we got? Oh, more silver. The dumb thing is I need all this green wood and I need iron ore, and I'm gonna weigh myself down with silver. That's a great idea. But you know what? It's one of those things like with the water. When you come across it, it's better to grab it than to just kind of leave it lying around. And I'm not gonna worry about the saltpeter. I'm gonna make my way up and around here. I just want to look around. It's like right around these cliffs and these outcroppings. That's where you're gonna find most of the iron, or that's where you're gonna find the iron, really truly. But there are also like little veins like right there, and this dude's gonna go out there and he's gonna, yep, damn. This guy's gonna take all the iron. Now I gotta go. I'm gonna have to travel a lot further than I originally intended in order to find my own iron. I could go up in there. I might go up in there in just a little bit. We'll see what we can find out here first. What I need to do is get far enough away from where he's at that we're not trying to mine in the same place, if at all possible. Just kind of looking around, seeing if there's any ore. I missed a couple of shots on that one. Could have... I mean, it wasn't going to turn into anything bad, but, I mean... It's a little embarrassing. Oh, damn. There we go. Oh, there's iron down there. I can see it. Oh, damn. I was just trying to... Oh, there we go, there we go. There's some iron. Alright. They're not the juiciest veins, but they're good enough, man. It's a good start. And there's at least one big one right there. It's good. Okay, so they gave us plus 30. There's some right here. Did I just... Yeah, there's a little one right here. We'll hit this one and then... Just trying to keep a lookout, man. I mean, oh my god. Holy cow. I got a bunch of stuff off of that one. More iron. Good. I may surpass a couple of these smaller these little iron outcroppings and just go for this big one for right now. Just in case, you know, like I'm always worried that somebody's going to come up out of nowhere and just like start mining in the same place, and that would be kind of crazy. That'll give us 32 iron ore. We're doing good. Doing very good. Okay. I'm going to take a look, as soon as we're done with this, I'm going to take a look and see how much we have. How do you end up getting... Okay. We're going to open this. Okay. Life mode. How are you today? That's pretty cool. Yeah, we got some strange ore. It came out of that. What else did we end up getting? Oh, we got some jewel crafting stuff. So sapphire, turquoise, and jasper. So we've got a lot of iron ore. We have 264 right now. Fey iron. These are tier 2 metals. It's rare. So unless I see some iron here quickly, we are going to make our way back to do some... Oh, there's some right there. It's not big, but you know what? A little bit's better than nothing at all. I mean, they gave us 19. It's not the best, not the worst. Always on the lookout. Always on the lookout for more iron. Okay. I'm gonna call it then. What is this? Hideaway caverns. Oh, that's probably the one that... Oh, yeah, That has to be one of the ones that we hit initially. Matter of fact, I think it is. Yeah, because that's the satisfaction. So that was the cavern that we hit initially. Okay. Alright, we're going to head back to the inn, and from there, obviously, we can make our way over to the stone cutting, or crafting, to refine our stone. Excuse me. No, I'm wrong. We're going to go to the smelting, and we are going to refine our ore. Alright. Orient ourselves here. You know what? I don't think we saw this one. King Arthur's Arrival. I don't know what or how much it's going to take. Wait, what do we need? Craft set of toughened crude iron armor. Need fibers? Shit. Okay, now I gotta go find some hemp. And I can't remember for the life of me where that hemp was. But I think it may have been out in that direction, so we're gonna go check that way in just a second. Sorry, I had to check a notification right quick. Now I guarantee I could actually just go and I could buy the hemp that I need, but I would rather go find the source, a good place where I can actually harvest hemp. And I know, and I keep saying I know, but I know there's a source of hemp somewhere around here, and that's what I need to find. It's somewhere out around here. Yes, there's some right there. And I'm gonna get attacked. Yeah, of course. Okay, so that's 23 fiber, 32 overall. Oh, and oh man, oh, there's more hemp out here too. I knew it was right somewhere over in this area, and look, my memory's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not the greatest amount of hemp, but I'm going to tell you right now, hemp was, or is, in a lot of ways, a scarce resource. So finding it is pretty amazing. Alright, so more iron ore. That's good. I can stash this stuff away. Like, obviously iron's going to come in handy. It's going to come in handy for a lot of crafting. So nothing wrong with having a little extra on hand. But I don't want to be running around with a crap ton of iron just weighing you down. Like, right now I'm at 190.7 out of 360.1 total in weight carrying capacity. So look, right now, so close to Devil's Quarry, and I'm sure maybe even somewhere back in this area, but definitely over here, there's got to be more hemp. So I think missed. I hate missing my shots. I think there might be more hemp somewhere around here. Actually, I've been up this way before. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a little bit further. Those provisions. Yeast. Yeast. I am going in a direction I absolutely don't need to go for absolutely no reason. Why do I do this? I know down there there's more silver, more other stuff that right now I don't currently need. I feel like sometimes I can't help myself, you know, like I kind of go off track a little bit, and it's just like, it's who I am, you know, I lean into it, it's just part of my nature. Alright, we're gonna head back. I think the hemp that we have might do the trick. We'll see. Alright, we got one mastery point available for the musket. Hitting a target with an active debuff grants Empower, increasing your damage by 5% for 5 seconds. After a dodge, gain a 7% haste for 3 seconds. Wow, man, you know, it's a tough one. Hitting a target with an active debuff grants Empower, increasing your damage by 5% for 5 seconds. I'm gonna go with haste because I actually do quite a bit of dodging. Now I see at the bottom, I don't know if it's like a mastery thing, and we'll find out because, you know, that's just how it goes, but it does show at the bottom, and I just so you can, oh wait, hang on. Reach musket mastery level 10. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know what that does for me, but what does that do? What is this 7.7%? 68 out of 883. Oh, my category: progression, achievements, discovery, titles, general. Okay. What I was going to show you is that, like, right down here, this is, increase musket base damage by 17% against targets affected by musket debuffs. Okay, and then you can always respec. You know, I've always given myself, you know, more in the headshot category. So I am kind of stepping out of my comfort zone with some of the stuff that I'm doing here. I know it doesn't necessarily matter, and most people don't care, but for me, give myself a little kudos. Okay. Alright, now go back and look. I gotta go back to resource. No, it's not resources. What is it? Weaving. So I've got fibers. I'm gonna hold on to fibers. I'm not gonna refine that at all because I don't need to. It's a part of the recipe itself. Okay. Alright, so now we can make a set of tough and crude iron armor. Just like that. We are done with that. Now we gotta get green wood, and as a matter of fact, since I'm here, I'm gonna check and see what would it take to make an iron axe. I don't want battle axe. Is this not where to make tools? Maybe not. Where would I do that? Is it gonna be here? I can't remember. Research, gathering. Oh, I need strange resin. Oh my god, my butt. I know you guys are really interested in that, but my butt is hurting. It's killing me. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem to be the place. Let's see. What do we... Alright, so mining... Oh, I can do that. Strange ore. Cool. Okay. Oh. That's great. Oh, this might be... Hey, there we go. Iron tools. Iron logging axe. And I really... What are we going to do? None of that. Logging efficiency. Logging yield. Logging luck. Lumberjack discipline. 20 to 111% base logging speed. That's efficient. You can't do it because you don't have it, right? You can't. Are we doing this? Fey iron as a resource. I mean, I'm taking a chance here. No, I'm gonna lay off the Azov. Actually, with that selected, oh yeah, I still don't have enough Fey iron. Okay. We're gonna see what happens. 205. Alright. We're gonna equip this. Oh, shit. You see, like... still making mistakes. Alright, so... What is this? Azoth extraction plus 34% chance to gain 1 Azoth when gathering a node. It's an uncommon logging axe, which is cool. Journeyman's pickaxe, which is great. That's cool. 208% gathering speed. We're gonna see if I can increase iron skinning knife. See what happens. Iron skinning knife, nothing special. Nothing special, but that's okay. Can't make fishing poles. That's okay. Oh. Man, there's so much stuff. A lot of stuff that you can make. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna use coarse leather. Iron ingot. No. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with an increase in the gathering speed. That's fine with me. Doesn't have to be anything special. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of these. Cool. Alright, so let's go get some green wood. We need 550 green wood. Plus 20 green wood. I don't know, does it look like this is any more efficient? Guess I could have done a little bit of a test before I just destroyed my other tools. Excuse me. Before I salvaged my other tools. Call it what you like. Okay. Well, these bushes also yield a little bit of green wood. So, you know, it's a waste of time, honestly. Might as well just go after these young trees. It's gonna get you there quicker. Petrified wood. What am I going to do with that? Guess I'm going to find out later at some point. I mean, I know what I'm going to do with that. It's obviously it's going to be a crafting thing, you know, like we'll figure it out. Oh my god, man. This is supposed to be a comfortable gaming chair. This chair is not great. Not enough cushion on my butt. Alright, 221 out of 550. We are cruising right along. I think the good thing about the bushes too is that, you know, you can get bait for like fishing. Obviously, that's a whole separate thing to itself. If you like doing that, I mean, it definitely comes in handy. You know, the fishing is going to be important for creating meals, things like that. That obviously give certain perks and buffs and definitely buffs. You know, passively, which is a good thing. Especially when you're doing more focused kind of quests, missions, things like that. You know, you're doing more intense things. Something that requires a little bit more of a boost. Also, I want to throw it out there. You know, I was absolutely planning on doing a midweek stream this past week. And I think it was actually listed on my calendar. I will be doing a midweek stream this week for sure. I did do it this past week. We had some things come up. You know, wife and kids and stuff not feeling great. So definitely wanted to, but it did not seem like it was feasible. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I don't think I really hit him, but, you know, they gave me credit for it, whatever. Not a big deal. Man, I'm going to play New World until I absolutely can't anymore. And I have my eyes set on a couple of things coming up here. One is definitely going to be Borderlands 4. That's going to be one that I'm definitely going to go through. I'm going to stream. I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to Battlefield. I think I'm over first-person shooters. I really like games like this, you know, these MMO RPGs, and the fact that you can play this one on PlayStation, I think is amazing. Although most people definitely prefer keyboard, mouse, you know, the PC experience. But I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time. But these midweek streams, again, you know, it's a chill time, you know, especially for me, you know, kind of cutting loose, cutting back, you know, I do mental health counseling. So, you know, I work with a lot of mental health, man. So it's nice to have a break, you know, just mentally, emotionally, kind of step away from all of that. You know, I come from a pretty different background. You know, I was a combat infantryman in the Army for quite a while, and I did some combat deployments overseas. Came back with, you know, the PTSD, anxiety, depression, so on and so forth, and that, you know, kind of fueled this passion. You know, this desire to go into the field of mental health. So, you know, doing the job is great. However, it is very mentally and emotionally taxing. So, being able to have something like this as kind of an outlet, and this isn't the only outlet, obviously, but I mean, it's a good outlet, you know, to be able to play some games, just kind of kick back and relax, have a good time. That means a lot. Alright, so we got a couple more town projects completed. And then we gotta hit these ruins. We gotta investigate these ruins, especially before I decide to end the stream. won't be the only one today. I mean, I definitely have plans on at least doing a little bit more later, for sure. Because I enjoy it. I have fun doing it. Okay. Completed. And I'm just going to pick this one up. Oh, wait, that one's already completed. Look at that. Acquire and deliver 30 stone block. I mean, why not? It seems like there's not a lot on those boards, and I don't know what the deal is with that. Not that big of a deal. Alright, so town projects, stonemasons, weaponsmiths, and lumberjacks. More stuff, but right now what we're going to do is we're certainly going to go out and we are going to look at relics of the ancients. We're going to fast travel out to that, close enough to that location. All that running stuff is a pain. Alright. Let's take a look. So there's a road right out here that we need to hit. Instead of trying to, go cliff diving. That'd be a dumb thing to do. Okay. I like the setup that I have right now between the rapier and the musket. Obviously the musket's offering more of a distance weapon. You can do damage, from far. Which is nice. And the rapier, if we need to get in close, we can definitely do that. Okay, we're not doing that. Not right now. Alright, there's upgrades available. 3 attributes. Let's go. That's good. That's the way you do it. Yeah, can't do that. Just kind of curious. Oh, this is one of those soul sprouts. Gives you some soul mote. Soul mote. There's a little something over here. Obsidian sandpaper. That's the way you do it. You use those traps on them. Keeps them, I can't shoot through rock? What do you mean you can't shoot through rock? What kind of crap is that? Okay. Takes care of two that quick. That's pretty nice.
These altars in Caladan seem to have some sort of power over the lost. Power might be the wrong word, but definitely some kind of influence. Use young geezers
More obsidian sandpaper. I want to figure out what the hell obsidian sandpaper is. What is that? What is that used for?
Plan through to support my true king in the way he deserves. Only then can I join him.
Nice. Nice. Oh, shit. Kind of ran right into him. See the glowing over there in the corner. The only thing I'm looking at is the crate. Wasn't paying attention to the fact that there was a skeleton sitting right there. Oh, man. Alright, a bow charm. That's nice. Cool. Alright, wait, there were a couple of other things, right? What am I missing? Wait. Research notes on the tablets, okay. And then those are off in a completely different direction, so let's go get our research notes. Oh, and there's another offering of...
The ancients clearly had ways of controlling the Guardians. I wonder if it's the same magic that powers the all.
I'm thankful to have found, before I speak further. Look! These notes are... Yes, I know I've already... Whatever you find...
Did you venture? We both fled from it. She came to...
Okay. We are making a lot of work for ourselves right now. Life Bloom. So much discovery. +6 life moat. Okay. Alright, discovered another gate for fast traveling. Alright, so this is one wife's mirror. No, we're not. We're not there. This is kind of continuing the mission here. Mystery of Minister Lochner. Fashion reputation. In the bag. Wait. This was close. We can hit that. Where is this other one at? Oh my god. It's way up there. Everfall. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, introductions into the factions. Okay, alright, well, not what we're trying to do right now. So we're gonna head up here. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. You know, a person kind of put their camp out here. And I don't know if maybe that's a good idea. Wait, was that all? Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So we knocked that one out too. It's pretty fast. Yeah, I mean, so the time that we're spending out here too, we should also be trying to...
She said...
Sorry, should be trying to collect things too. Not necessarily flint, but, you know, cut up some trees. Why not? You know, kill like 8 birds with, you know, 1 stone. Or as much as we can, all at the same time. That's so. Alright, ancient musket, not gonna do the trick. Swift mirror boots. Knight's heavy greaves. Gathering gloves. Health increase. Max health by, increase max health by 3.2% of the base value. Versus the tarnished amulet. By 3% of the base value, 3.2% of the base value. Plus 2 constitution. I mean, that's just better all the way around. Why not? Ring slot, and then level 40. I'm level 17 right now. Cool. We're getting close. I'm gonna break these down. I'm gonna salvage this. I just don't need them. Definitely not gonna carry them around with me. Why can't I do anything with these? I don't understand this. I don't know what the deal is. Why can't I? Maybe there's nothing I can do with it yet. Maybe. So when a reagent made with obsidian sand used for woodworking and furnishing. Okay, so it's a reagent. Okay. I mean, I figured it was something along those lines. All right. So we've finished that. We don't need to do that anymore. We are going to come down here. Mystery of Minister Locknear. And we are also going to crack a couple boulders. Because we need the stone to make our stone blocks. And to be honest, I don't know how much stone we're going to need because we did do a lot of breaking of boulders earlier. We have about 68 right now. Stone blocks. It would be kind of neat. I need to be a little bit more proficient in understanding how much is required of certain materials to make other things, right? I mean, like crafting is a big part of the game. It's probably not a bad idea to know relatively how much of something you would need. That doesn't seem like a bad idea at all. Oh, yeah, gather a bush. Great, cool. I'm gonna take this dude out. Alright. There's another boulder. I don't know why I really don't know why I'm basically narrating everything that I'm doing. I mean, it's not like you can't see what I'm doing on the screen. I feel like maybe it's just the fact that I feel like I need to say something other than nothing at all. Oh, damn. I'll tell you what. Snuck up on me there, didn't you? Out of nowhere. Okay. Cut down some young trees here. Let's see if we can get some green wood. Man, we are trying to just knock stuff out as much as we possibly can. I mean, that is the goal. Lazy Sunday to play a game, but we are working hard in the game, and that is what matters. We are making some progress, folks. Making some damn progress. Cracking some young trees. Hurting our back, our knees. My big concern right now is like when I go to put these videos up on, or this video up on YouTube, I'm going to break this video up into smaller videos because the overall consumption of something that is 2+ hours is just absolutely ridiculous. Which honestly, probably should just do it now anyways. Or yeah, I'm gonna wait until the video hits 2 hours. So in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna shut her down, and then I will restart it for another video. Because it's a lot. It's way too much. Processing time on videos like that, I mean, it takes a long time. And nobody wants to sit around and watch a 2-hour video and listen to some doofus bumble on about everything that, you know, he's doing in the game. I mean, but we're having fun. We're having a good time. Maybe. I mean, I'm having a good time. You may not be having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. If you are having a good time, you know where to find me on Twitch. If you want to come and hang out, you know, promise I'm trying to keep the content as PG-13 as possible. Oh, what was that? I need to be really careful with what I'm doing when it comes to harvesting. I don't want to over encumber myself with stuff that I don't need, and I can see clearly that I need to acquire green wood, and I only need 550. So I probably need to stick a little bit more paying attention to the wood right now. I think I have enough stone that I'm going to be able to, you know, get the stone blocks taken care of, so that's probably enough with that. Plus, you know, you do these missions, I mean, or these quests, and you're gonna pick stuff up anyways. I mean, you're gonna loot things, so I've got to be a little bit more conscious of my inventory, as you have to be in these games. But I think I know I said earlier, it's really hard for me to not try and collect or try and you know, harvest or do things like that. I mean, I know that collecting materials is very important, so just kind of something I do. Awful Grotto. It's another landmark discovered. That's cool. I'm sure their hides are probably worth something. Life blooms for sure. Got to pick up the life bloom. Of course, I got to narrate everything I'm doing. Oh man, I need some coffee. I'm sure everybody would disagree. Okay. I didn't really need to use that. I just, you know, every once in a while you just want to change things up. I could have just sat there and shot this dude, or, you know, shoot these guys in the face, or their, what used to be their face, and just roll, evade. But I definitely, I know that I need to get into the habit of using some of those skills. It's going to be important later on. Alright, we're 413 right now out of 550 for the green wood. Trying to knock this out. Get it taken care of. So close. Almost there. Trying to find the biggest young trees that I can so that I can harvest this stuff quicker. 534. Should be it. Once we get this one done, should be all we need. Alright, so that is complete. We can go and turn that one in. What the? Salamander snail gives you a fire mote. Alright, so let's take a look. A recall to the end. Last thing I'm going to do is we're going to do the weaponsmith, or we're going to craft the pillage crude iron armor or armaments. We're going to do the stone blocks, and hopefully we can get all this turned in quickly. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, gotta get our water. All right, stone block. How do we need 10. 10 right now. That'll satisfy the requirements here. Perfect. Now all we gotta do is go turn it all in. Just unlocked something. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell is that? Oh man. Alright. You're gonna have to give me a few because I'm now I gotta go cut down a couple more trees. I forgot that using or crafting any kind of armament is gonna require the use of lumber or the wood. Mature. Alright, this should be it. Perfect. Alright, let's go turn these in. And then we will cut the stream. And then I will jump back on in just a little bit and we will continue on. Do a couple more hours later. I keep making more work for myself. You know what? That's okay. Wolf hunters needed. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. I'm going to pick up some extra stuff to do anyways. Alright guys. I'm going to go ahead and assign these because this is a good thing to do. So Dexterity, Constitution. We're assigning those. And that is good as gold. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end it here, and we're gonna hit this again later. For those of you who are viewing this on YouTube, please come and hang out on Twitch. You know, I'm starting to get into a good stride here, doing like midweek streams, probably more Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm going to start incorporating this into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, different times, but as much as I possibly can, come hang out, watch the streams live, interact, have fun. We can talk about, you know, other things, upcoming ideas and projects. It would be nice to see you guys there. But if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. You know, it helps us to grow and get better, and lets us know, you know, that, you know, the content that we're making is appreciated. And I definitely appreciate you. So have a fantastic day, and I look forward to doing this all over again very soon. Take care. Bye.